Hey internet, this is my Jingliu build. It's pretty much the same as all the other content creators, but we can talk about it. So, my stats, crit rate is 21% and 215.5% for crit damage. So I barely just made the bare minimum crit rate. So why is your crit rate so low? So for players that don't know, she has a talent that gives you 50% when she goes into her crescent transmigration state. So by combining your 50% with your Rutilant Arena set effect, so you gain 8% crit rate, and then when you have 70% crit rate or higher, your basic and skill damage is increased by 20%. So her transmigration state counts as a skill, so that 20% does make a difference. And then I've got Hunter of Glacial Forest, so increases ice damage by 10%, and when using an ultimate, you gain another 25% crit damage. So really we're at 240 crit damage. So let's check out the light cone. I've got her signature light cone by luck. I think I got it in 40 pulls. So if you don't have that light cone, you can get On the Fall of an Aeon, your free to play 5-star light cone. And if you don't know where to get that, you can get it from Herter's shop. So if you just press your tab on PC, then go to this weekly points simulated universe, so just teleport there and we exit out. So this is the simulated universe place. Then just go to Herter's shop on your top left corner on PC. Not sure what it is on console, but you can just buy your Fall of an Aeon 5-star light cone. And then this superimposer is your, I guess, refinements or your copies of Fall of an Aeon. Okay. So coming back to Jingliu. So traces, you already know, they're fully maxed as usual. So we talked about the sets that you should have. So let's talk about the substats. So the headpiece, here are my stats. Mainly focused on crit damage, which was great. Little bit of attack, which is a bonus. Only thing that wasn't good is defense. I think break effect is helpful, especially combined with Ruan Mei. The gloves, once again it rolled into crit damage, which was really great. Hit rate effect and defense, not that good. Attack percentage is fine. For the body, I chose crit damage. So defense is a negative. Once again, speed is good. Crit rate, that 8.1 definitely was helpful. I barely made our bare minimum 20% thanks to this. So hit rate effect, again, not that helpful. Speed boots, so flat HP and HP percentage. She is a glass cannon, so she hits really hard, but against higher monsters like level 96. With a buff, she can get one-shotted, so just be aware. Make sure she has a lot of HP so she can survive a hit. Even if a monster takes 2 hits, it's better than getting one-shotted. So having HP is not a bad idea. For the orb, I got ice damage, and then I got HP, attack percent, speed, break effect. So all of these work. It's not bad. The link rope, attack percentage, got flat HP, flat attack, and got crit damage, which was nice. Flat defense, not the best. Could have used the crit damage right there, but it is what it is. In terms of team composition, so for me, I've got Ting Yun, and the relics. The main thing was broken keel. So that gives another 10% crit damage for your allies if you've got 30% effect res, which is pretty easy to do. And we got Ruan Mei, or Ruan Mei. So her job is to synergize with Jingliu, is to break ice enemies, and then have her break effect stun. So her burst or ultimate allows you to deal more damage to the enemy, and then once it like fades, it also stuns the enemy for 1 turn. So it's a good synergy with Jingliu if she needs the extra turn to go back into her transmigration state. So that's why they work. If I had Bronya, I would probably replace Ruan Mei with Bronya, but I don't. So we're working with what I've got, and she's a great breaker. Breaking shields is her job, which allows Jingliu to do more damage. So everything comes back to Jingliu and synergizes. Having a great team that synergizes is better than having a team that, I guess, what's the opposite of synergy? Causing chaos? I don't know. However, having a good competition really helps. Composition. So Bailu, she's a healer because Jingliu, while she is a glass cannon, she also hurts her own team in order to cause that damage. So you need a healer to heal your team. For Bailu, Fleet of the Ages. When you have 120 speed, your allies gain 8% attack. So that helps Jingliu out as well. So the only one that doesn't really or not directly, I guess passively help Jingliu is Ruan Mei. Although Ruan Mei does help Jingliu by breaking shields faster, so in that sense she does, but that's why she's replaceable with Bronya. Because while breaking is good, Jingliu doesn't need like the break effect. She is a bulldozer in it herself because she is so strong that like not many enemies can stand in her way. The weak ones just get one-shotted. The stronger ones, like the mobs, I would say 2 to 3. And then the bosses, you know how bosses are. So I would say Ruan Mei is good when fighting a boss in conjunction with Jingliu. In terms of regular weak mobs, I think Jingliu can solo all the weak mobs by herself. Against bosses, this team really does work with Jingliu. So Ting Yun buffs Jingliu's attack, and also her ultimate gives Jingliu's her ultimate which then can cause her to transform as well. So the synergy is really good. Do I have any special takes for Jingliu or special advice? I think from my experience she's better as a manual character. Like, the autoplay isn't good because if you don't time your skill correctly, like if you're just using auto, you might miss your transformation by one turn. And while that may or may not make or break your game, like just going through the run, and if you're short on one turn because you forgot to activate her transformation, can be a little bit annoying. So you definitely need to be manually playing Jingliu. I mean, you can autoplay her if you want, like for your regular mobs or like your farming materials. Just use autoplay because she will steamroll all the weak monsters. But for bosses, I think playing her on manual mode is better. Alright, and I will show you my Eidolons. She is E0. And I think that is it. So traces, talents all max, signature light cone. And we covered stats, covered Eidolons, covered team composition. Alright, so I think the only character that can be swapped out is Ruin Mei for Bronya. But Bronya is like a super character in itself. Anyways, that is my Jingliu build. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. Do you have Jingliu? Are you going to get Jingliu in the future? Become a member if you want to. Drop a super thanks if you want to. Until next time, see ya.